Did the Suns screw it all up? Should they have gotten Luka?
Oh God,
yes.
If you are an NBA GM and you draft a center in the top 10 picks, you screwed up. Modern NBA does not cater to that anymore. You screwed up. Period.
I don't know, 8'5", Tyler, 350 pounds, solid muscle, maybe 400.
We ain't talking about your mom here, all right?
Whoa.
Shit. We're gonna go there, right?
Whoa.
I know where he lives.
Come on over. We'll hug it out. I don't know.
He's only about 12 minutes from you.
Yeah.
The way you talk about my mom, I'll be there in 3.5.
Yeah. I'll have a drink ready.
So I don't know. I think you're right, Tyler. I mean, who the hell drafts? Who drafts a freaking center, man? Who drafts a center?
I was just gonna say these guys right here.
God damn, stupid. But like they don't got film on Luka. Right? He just showed up one day off the street. Oh yeah, I want to play ball. I'm in the draft. Come on.
From what I read, it was
the scouting team.
From what I read, it was completely Robert Sarver. They wanted Ayton because I think he's from Tucson, has ties to U of A. He wanted his U of A guy. You know what I mean? So I think from what I read, McDonough and whoever else wanted Luka.
What blows my mind is you look at who passed on Luka. It's like Vlade Divac with the Kings, right? Like of all people who should know European players, that's a dude who should know.
Yeah.
And then
he don't care. He's old. He's old as hell.
Yeah, one of the other Suns guys
right?
has a lot of links. Yeah, well, Atlanta too. Yeah, they have a lot of links with European League, and one of their players, I forget who it is right now, but one of their players should have absolutely known, or one of their front office staff should have absolutely known.
Do you think Luka and Trae Young could have played well together?
No.
They were traded for each other, though, right? I think. Yeah, they were
traded for each other.
Yeah.
Oh, they were?
Yeah. Yep. But do you think Booker and Luka would have played good together?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I'd love to see it. I would love to see
a shooting guard, small forward combination. Can you imagine having Luka instead of like Kelly Oubre?
I think he'd be running point. We wouldn't have Rubio. He'd be running point.
Yeah, that's fair.
He's so much better. He's so much better than Rubio. I mean, would you want to keep a Rubio? But not because Rubio can't shoot, so you just got to get rid of Rubio.
Well, if you have Luka, I don't think you need Rubio. Yeah, you just don't even have him. I don't think they would even have signed him. So we would have just had Luka Doncic.
I mean, maybe off the bench.
Yo, speaking of off the bench, when DeAndre Ayton got benched and he's coming off the bench as a sixth man, like, yo, this dude is a #1 pick. Like, this is a world-known name at this point. You are the #1 pick in the NBA, and he's coming off the bench as a sixth man, talking about how he's going to be the secret weapon for the Suns or something. Like, nobody knows him, and like that's his game plan. Is like, I'm gonna go in there, I'm gonna get a couple. Nobody's gonna see me.
Best sixth man ever.
For sure. I knew he was trash right then. I knew he was trash. Like, you can't be 7-1 in there to dominate, and you talk about being a secret weapon. Get out of here. For the record,
he's not trash. I mean,
he's trash.
If you we're comparing him to Luka Doncic, who's like world beater right now. DeAndre Ayton's 17. He averages 17 points, like 10 rebounds. I mean, he's not trash.
Yeah, but Luka ain't a Clippers beater. He could be a world beater, but he ain't a Clippers beater.
You know what? Oh, I'm gonna lose my damn AirPods here, so that sucks. Should have charged them today. The only thing that yeah, I know, it's just a fucking tragedy. Oh, my life is so hard. The thing I was thinking of that might be a pain is the unicorn, Porzingis, right? I mean, I was pissed that the whole thing fell apart in New York, right? And that he left to Dallas. I was pissed.
You could have had a bunch of seasons where you almost made the playoffs.
Well, but here's the deal. You're right. You're absolutely right. And I tell you why. Because, well, first of all, I think Porzingis is absolutely right in leaving. Right? I mean, the management is shit. I mean, the whole thing was just a shit show. They dealt them terribly. Whatever, right? And Carmelo, I'm sure, had some shit with him from what the New York media said, but who the hell knows? I think the big thing with him was he was injury prone, and the same thing happened this playoffs. He got injured.
He did, yeah.
So You know, and so it's like, okay, well, you missed half the season before, or actually the full season. He's out the full season for torn ACL, MCL, right? That he got throwing down a dunk. No contact, nothing.
So are you saying you're happier with the Knicks' current roster than having Porzingis on the roster, on the team?
I mean, if it gives us cap space, I say yeah. If they're going to do anything with the cap space, that's probably not going to happen. So would I spend money on buying a Porzingis jersey? Nah, but I go back and buy a Carmelo Anthony jersey.
What about an Amari Stoudemire
and I would,
jersey?
and maybe, if all goes right, I'd go buy a Stephon Marbury jersey too. Just saying.
Hey, wait a minute. You know what? I saw a link today. Does he deserve to be in the Hall of Fame?
Who?
Does Marbury deserve to be in the Hall of Fame? I saw something today.
Is that a joke?
Yeah.
I saw an article that was asking the question, does he deserve to be in the Hall of Fame? It was like
was this a
in the Chinese basketball league Hall of Fame? Sure.
Yeah, playing for the Zhongguang Tigers or whatever it was.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, absolutely. He's been killing it for years out there, killing it.
Yeah, he should be the CBA Hall of Fame for sure. Like, he could be like an honorable mention for community service with his whole Starbury brand. Like, I'm gonna bring kids sneakers for $10. Like, that's a community service honorable mention from the NBA. But other than that,
would you buy some? Would you buy some Starburys?
I would have back in the day.
Back in the day,
I think I had a $10 pair of Starburys.
I'd love to see you wear those Starburys out with some pickup ball. I would love to see you. We should do a pickup league. We should do one of the leagues when league play starts again, and actually all wear Starburys.
That'd be amazing. Let's find them online. Let's buy these.
They're probably like $100. They're probably like $100, $150 online now.
Probably.
Yeah. Vintage, right? $200.
$200. Like, fuck, they were $10 shoes. What a great investment had I known.
Okay, so the answer is no on Marbury then. All right.
The answer is definitely no on Marbury. Sorry.
Oh, man.
What about Latrell Sprewell?
I just can't picture anything but him choking
out PG.
Yeah. Well, he's got to feed his family, right? Making all those millions.
Got to feed my family.
Making all those millions. It's hard out there.
It's hard on those. Well, he's paying New York taxes, bro. He's paying New York taxes.
Wasn't that in Minnesota at the time?
Was it?
It might have been. No? I thought it was. I don't know.
It was towards the tail end. I know it was towards the tail end. Yeah. These kids don't know who these people are. They're like, who the fuck are these inconsequential basketball players? Like, why do you guys know so much about like medium schlubs?
I actually had someone the other day. They said that they were surprised that Shaquille O'Neal was a good NBA player. They knew him as TNT analyst. They know him from all this NBA TV. They knew he was an NBA player, but they didn't know that he was good. I was like, are you kidding me? Shaquille O'Neal?
How many championships does he have? Is it 5? Does he have 5 rings?
Mind you, the person that I was talking to is like
least.
16 years old.
I think he's got 4.
But still, I thought even at 16 years old that they would know that Shaquille O'Neal played basketball and was actually pretty good.
Yeah, no kidding.
Dominated
the game.
He just could not shoot a free throw.
There are very few players who actually change the game. Like Jordan changed how the game was called. Rules got changed because of him. Shaq changed how defenses was played. Like Steph Curry changes how defense is played. Like James Harden changes offense with the step back. Everybody's doing it now. There are very few players who do that. How do you not know? How do you not know Shaq? Who?
What about Steve Nash? Did Steve Nash change the game?
Maybe for Canada.
No, I would say, you know what? No, I would be honest. I would say Steve Nash is definitely a Hall of Famer.
Oh, yeah, for sure. 2-time MVP? Of course he is.
Yes.
But
definitely
he didn't change the game. There's very few players who changed the game, and Shaq was one of them.
He was different. He was different for sure. Steve Nash was different. I mean, he was just really fast, right? Really fast, had some great no-looks. He was just a great point.
Yeah. Yeah, he was.
Just a great fucking point. Like everything you want out of a point. He was a great fucking point.
He was like the 2000s version of John Stockton. Shoot a little bit, great court awareness, vision, all of it. But back to Shaq.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah, what the fuck? Who is this person? Do they even like basketball?
Can we put them on blast? What's up?
What's their name? What's their name?
I'll leave them as anonymous, but but yeah, they really had no clue. They were just like, the guy on TV, Shaquille O'Neal. Wow, yeah. I'm like, yeah, that guy was like legend. Like, he used to piss me off as a center for the Lakers, and he was always beating up on the Suns. But yeah, the guy, you have to give him his respect. He was a all-time great.
Yeah, I mean, he had a defensive strategy named after him, the Hack-a-Shack. Come on.
Right. The great Popovich Hack-a-Shack.
Yep.
I mean, it worked. Yeah. He refused to shoot grandma shots too. He would not shoot. You know.
Would you? Would you?
Fuck no.
Hell no. I'm not turning in my man card to shoot granny shots. Like, I don't care if Rick Barry did it. Was it Rick Barry who did it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't care who did it back in the day. That's not me.
Yeah, back in the day, no one was dunking either. That was like, what the hell was that? Stupid.
All right, the next topic I got's a little more serious.